going on? Welcome to another episode of Bedtime Stories. About to get started in a second. Once you come in, please like the video, share, comment, subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so that you refrain to miss any of our content. We go get started with a few topics. Number one, we got the Knicks. They just did they actually just got, choked up. They just got choked up by Indiana. We got JB. A couple more. JB. Yep.
And he still did his thing. He had 43, but
Yeah. I mean, 43 points, 7 turnovers. That's not gonna get it done.
5 straight threes, 5 straight head rockers, 5 straight Don DeMarcos. Set up the luckiest bounce since Kawhi Leonard. To second overtime, luckily, but still he ended up losing.
Yeah, man. So we gonna get started.
Gotta wait till we get started, man.
Man. It's a lot to talk about. Hilarious.
Disgusting.
You know what I'm saying? As we always do, we gonna come in with a, with a little tune. Appreciate y'all for coming in with us. You know what I'm saying?
Each dog has its day. Stay put. She called me a bitch, it's been years how I spot her. Seen how much of a bitch I be, buried her soul when I blocked her. I contemplate they mental health, but for sure I be no doctor. I bet he will still fuck a lame, I doubt that will ever change. Is there any hope as I sit up at the end of this bed? Tired of the re-up, covers got me losing sleep instead. Thinking about little niggas with no education, no rap sequence, teeth fucked up. Don't know about insurance or family dentist. Piece of the sky opens up, he realizes enough for what he's born with, anger. Mixes it in one hell of a cup. At times I sit and ponder about the opportunities I never had. Even though I'm borrowing time, most niggas will never have. I guess 2020 is the golden year for me. 27 on my jersey claiming clarity. I gonna reach the mountaintop, you just wait and see. I'm coming back into myself, good vision and good health. I seen a dream hit a nigga when he widened up his nose. I seen a dream hit a nigga when he widened up his nose. I seen a dream hit a nigga when he widened up his nose. I seen a dream hit a nigga when he widened up his nose. I seen a dream hit a nigga when he widened up his nose. I seen a dream hit a nigga when he widened up his nose. I seen a dream hit a nigga when he widened up his nose. I seen a dream hit a nigga. He stood there declaring what was already his. Even though time seemed to slow, there he was, train lights shining on him like showbiz. He stayed woke long enough to see it. Ha! The train is on its way. The train is on its way.
Hit the notification bell.
Young man, every dog has its
Make sure you like the video. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us.
Don't cost nothing to like.
I've seen things people wouldn't believe.
All right. Let's go ahead and get started, man. So,
Let's do it.
First things first, man. I feel like it's only fair that we start with Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers doing their thing.
Halliburton.
Say it again.
Halliburton, Hollenberger.
Hey, man, I truly hope that's not Indiana in 5. I want this to be a series. I want this to go six or 7 games.
It's not. Come on now. It's one game. We ain't gonna do New York like that. Even though it was a complete blunder, a meltdown, a shakedown.
Mm-hmm.
Just taking candy from a baby. It was right there. You had it.
Yeah. Yeah. And he'll be back in a second. And for me, man, the main thing for me is Indiana did not understand how to actually win that game until they actually figured out how to win the game. And what I mean by that is uh this guy's name, I'm gonna bring him up here in a second.
Do not disturb.
This guy that's shaking her hands with Tyrese Halliburton. This guy hit I don't know how many threes. He had 8 threes. Let's go to the box score. He hit 8 threes, man. He hit 6 in the fourth quarter. So whoever's sticking this dude, and I think OG Anunoby, Naismith. So here's Naismith right here. This game he shot 88% from the three. He made 8 of 9 3-pointers. He made 8 of 9 3-pointers. So the main thing here is Indiana. They found a way to win in trying to win. They shot 71% from the field. New York played a phenomenal game. New York played well enough to win. It's just Indiana, they played exceptional.
I mean, my fault. I
Yo,
feel
you
like
good.
Indiana, man, they came to play. They got a spirit about them that they really never give up. I never down and out type of team. Tyrese Halliburton, he made one of the luckiest shots, man, since Kawhi Leonard. Like, come on now, he didn't expect that shot to go in, but OG choke job. Carl choke job. They missed so many free throws down the stretch, bro. Like, I don't know. This one hurt. Like, I had kind of went to bed when it was like 2 minutes left. About 11. I'm like, this shit should be over with. I didn't expect to see when I wake up in the morning to see
Now
ridiculous. Like, come on, bro. Like,
if people don't know where that originated from, this is the original choke. Now, Reggie Miller was doing this to Spike Lee when he was in the crowd. Let me see if we could pull up that video. Reggie Miller choke sign to what's dude name? Spike Lee?
Spike Lee.
Bro, the infamous choke.
Miller for 3, and he got it.
I don't know why this in Spanish. I
Yeah, turn that down, bro. Sound
Hey.
like real.
you see, I ain't asked all that.
As the game started escalating, his stuff towards me started to escalate.
Miller open again. Boom, baby. Reggie Miller, who again is staring in the direction.
Hey, yo, every single shot he made, he staring at.
I'm down, man.
Spike.
This on you. They're blood on your hands.
They
That's
blood
basically
on
what he said. They
right.
blood on your hands.
They blood on your hands. His girl was sitting right next to him, bro. Right next to him. Every shot he made coming up the court.
Yes.
Naismith.
Calling them bees.
I told you guys are gonna choke. They're going down. They don't have enough other things, and
Hold it.
Right in front of me, my wife's sitting right here.
Oh, his wife.
He puts one hand around his neck, and with the other hand, he grabs his crotch. Look, I'm from Brooklyn. You're not just, I'm not gonna repeat what he said, but with my wife there, I had to say something. As the game,
Yeah, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Oh man. Classic Reggie Miller. Man, Reggie Miller, even when he did the point finger, it just still gave me flashes of Reggie pushing off on Mike, shooting a fadeaway. But Indiana played an excellent game as far as just standing around. If they can stay in the game, bro, it's gonna be very hard to overcome. Right now, it seems like Tyrese Halliburton to overcome his sense of being able to just find a way to get the ball in the basket at the most pivotal time. JB had 43 and it hurts. Like you can see the look on his face. It looked like,
Yeah.
Somebody just threw a snowball at him or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he just looked confused.
I mean,
I ain't gonna lie.
every time I see this photo, I was looking at this. early in the morning. I said, man, like this got me up on my seat, man. Reggie Miller,
Ooh.
this like little point to Tyrese Halliburton when he was
Oh
pointing to
yeah,
Tyrese
yeah.
Halliburton. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, man, this is what basketball is all about. You said Jalen Brunson, number one.
He had like 43, right?
He yeah, let's go to the stats. Jalen Brunson had, bro. Oh man, 43 points.
Bro, you can't waste that game from JV. Like,
He had
and
43
it's
points.
a clean 43. It wasn't even like it wasn't a sloppy 43. It was a clean 43.
He went 85% from the free throw line. He shot 60% from the field. He shot
A
60% from the
clean
field.
43.
15 for
Clean.
25. Um,
Bro, it's OG, bro. When he smoked that layup, that was kind of early on, but I think that pace was kind of really affecting him. I feel like just going up and down that court at that pace, man. Indiana was pushing that ball every time on the break, hit or miss. They pushing, they pushing it. I just felt like that pressure just accumulated, and New York, mm, I
yeah.
don't
I
know, bro.
mean, you can't really ask for a better game from Cat. I mean, Cat gave you 35.
You actually can't ask for a better game when you go to the line. And it's the time for you to hit the free throws. You gotta make your free throws, cat. You get
Yeah.
paid too much money. Like you could do all that, in the first three quarters, but in the quarter when it matters most, can you prevail? Can you come step up to the plate? Can you put your big boy pants on and get a stop, get a bucket? Simple as that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But Cat played an excellent game. I ain't gonna lie, like he was balling. But like I said, I feel like they just got caught too much into the crowd. It was a lot of sportsmanship. They screaming, they yelling, what I'm saying, it was very animated. And then once Tyrese hit that step back, you could hear a pin dropping them, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was a roller coaster ride. Very great cinematics though, for sure. Like I give them that. But
Yeah. I think that, this because is there a game tonight? I think OKC played tonight.
yeah. Who
OKC
you
and the
got for
Heat.
that one?
I have so I mean, I guess if we're gonna do this, let's go ahead and do it. Um, Today, OKC and Thunder.
Okay, see
Um,
Thunder. They
I'm gonna
play at 7:30.
actually, yeah, they play at 7:30. Thunder lead series 1-0. It's gonna be hard to beat the Thunder at home, man. Especially when Shy is getting the whistle like that.
Bro,
Especially when Shy is getting a whistle. I
he
mean,
was getting the whistle, like, man.
you touch him, he
I'm
fall
not gonna
over.
say, yeah, I'm not gonna say that like some of them weren't fouls because some of them was fouls, but like when you're falling to the ground and stumbling off your own merit, like you just can't reward that, man. Like, but Shea, he's an excellent player. Congratulations on the MVP.
Yep,
Did a
congrats,
very
Shay.
phenomenal job this year. You know what I'm saying, on both sides of the ball. No Diddy, but as a a basketball enthusiast, just a person that really likes to watch sports. I don't want to see you flailing all over the court. You know what I'm saying? It slowed the game down. The game got real slow. Indiana in the pace. I mean, Indiana New York game had a real good pace to it. OKC and Timberwolves, it kind of was like foul, foul. You know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah,
wasn't free flowing basketball. Not saying that's the playoffs, and I expect that, but it should be a certain level of integrity for the game. You know what I'm saying? And the refs just got to be more mindful and knows that he's going to flop. You can't just give him those calls because now it becomes essentially impossible to play the right type of defense.
yeah, yeah. Cat. I'm sorry. Shay. He's getting that superstar whistle, and also the big thing for me is within this game that's coming up tonight. I'm gonna
Yeah,
need Anthony Edwards to give me more than 18 points. He was a negative 23 on the floor, and
too many
I
threes,
mean, he shot 38%.
too many threes, bro. Like, and man, you gotta. There's no way Shea went to the hole more times than they team went to the hole combined.
Mm-hmm.
Like Shea was really driving the basketball. Like, I'll give him that. That's one thing we do. He's gonna put pressure on that rim consistently. He's not gonna let you off the hook. You gonna
Right.
get to his spots, get to his mid range, pull up on you, turn around, give you that shoulder all night, and he flopping too. So hey, he's tough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's tough, but Timberwolves had a better team. They, if you watch that first half, you called it out though. You said you was like, I don't know. You said OKC is likely gonna win this game. I don't really like how Timberwolves was playing. You said that. I said, man, I don't know. Let me see. And then it was
Mm-hmm.
BTA. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, bro. I feel like New York. I mean, I feel like New York and the Timberwolves should be coming out this round. So I'm gonna stick with them.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This game, it'll be a close game. I think that the Timberwolves have it in them to tie up the series. I think it's gonna come down to how Jaden McDaniels performs, how Anthony Edwards performs, but also if Nas Reed can hit some timely buckets. That's what I think it'll come down to.
Nas Reed was OC. He was OC first game,
Yeah.
but I don't feel like Jaden McDaniels is like the best matchup for SGA. I was thinking, you know what I'm saying, like they could probably throw just different looks at him. I'll throw Conley on them, throw Ant-Man on him for a second, throw random, or just give him different looks. You know, you
Yeah.
ain't everybody, you know, because it's like Shea
Nas
is like a
Reed.
boxer. Yeah,
Yeah.
Nas Reed, Shea, he like a counter boxer. He feel you out first, pause, and then he gets to his spot so well that you can't be reaching. You know, Jalen McDaniels loves to reach and poke at the ball, and Shea he's gonna react every time to that, bro. So they gotta stay disciplined. You know,
Yeah.
just
I
stay
mean,
patient, hands up.
absolutely. And the thing is with that, man, is once you find out that they calling at them fouls on Shea, next thing you know, bro, he getting to his spot, stepping back, and it's like you can't touch him. He getting to
Yeah,
that
he got
17
he
foot
got a
jump
little
shot.
confident last night, but he got into a groove last night, bro. Like
Yeah.
I gotta
Yeah.
give it to him. He looked good last night. Like yeah, last night.
So,
I mean, them like 2 nights ago. You know, tonight I got Edmund giving at least he had 18 last game, 35.
um, I mean, this is a must win game for them.
Oh, Marshall?
I would say a must win. I would say a must win. I have Minnesota winning tonight, winning a close game. I just think that they'll want it more. Also, the refs won't be as they won't be a proponent of their own madness from last game. They'll
Yeah.
actually swallow the whistle a little bit because of the controversy. And
Man,
it'll
bro,
be a
it was a
close
lot of
game.
calls. I mean, it was definitely a lot of calls, but it's like hindsight is everything, perspective is everything as well. Like along the foot, the players are moving so fast. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes things does look like a foul, but if you watch the highlights, which I'm pretty sure they did, you
Mm-hmm.
gotta see that this man is flailing, or anytime he gets touched, he's like, hey, like come on, bro, like SGA, but
SGA.
yeah, free throw merchant. You know what I'm saying? But come on now, man. Like it got to be called a little bit more balanced. You cannot have a playoff game that's going into the masses, and we trying to get the NBA back to where it used to be. I'm gonna keep reiterating, New York and OKC. I mean, New York and Indiana. That's the series you want to see. Like that's how the game should be played. Action packed, pace, we playing hard. Man, it's like it's reminding me of them old them Red West games. But back in your day, bro, it was St. Mel.
Red, right,
It's giving
right.
like man, it's hungry. Just it's giving them vibes that hey, we want this. The
Yeah.
other stuff like that free throw merchant. I'm shaky.
Minnesota,
Yeah,
Minnesota, Minnesota and OKC are extremely scrappy teams, man. Both scrappy, both are
Mhm.
fearless. Same thing with Indiana and New York, fearless teams. These are some of the most phenomenal playoffs and more consistent playoffs I've watched in a while, for sure.
Yeah. Would you
Uh,
say Tyrese is having one of the most legendary runs in the playoffs for our Pacers, yeah, since Reggie Miller? Or would you think Paul George run was better?
that's a good question. I would say, I would say Paul George, just because.
Not playoff P. Come on, man.
Well, you got to remember they made it to the Western Conference Finals, so we'll see. We'll see if Tyrese Halliburton can do the
Eastern
same thing.
Conference.
Eastern Conference
Eastern
Finals, right,
Conference
right, right.
Finals.
Eastern Conference Finals. They got smacked by Brown, so we'll see if he goes past this. Then of course.
I
But
mean, they did play Braun. You gotta remember that they played Braun. Wade,
yeah,
Bosh.
I mean, they ran into that, three-headed monster. So, you know what I'm saying? No Diddy. So, I
Not in
mean,
Cleveland though. Not in Cleveland. I mean, it was
right,
just
right, right.
it was Braun
Miami.
Kyrie. That was
Yeah.
Braun Kyrie. Nah, they had a brick. I ain't gonna do them like that.
I mean, bro, this makes me think about if I had only made it to the league, bro. Like, now remember the league, remember the leagues he played in, bro. I wasn't trash, but I was, you'll look like, man, Cam kind of heating up. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? You know
This
what I'm
kid right
saying?
here. This kid
Huh?
starting to heat up. This kid starting to heat up. What's up with this kid right here?
Yeah, so I mean, hey
Bro, I
man,
remember. Look,
everybody can't
only
make it,
thing I
bro.
ain't like, bro. Only thing I ain't like, from you with your high school career is that you stole Gilbert Arenas' free throw signature, bro. Go to the line, pat the ball 3 times, wrap all that wrapping around loop to loop shit, and then you'll miss the close one, bro. Come on, hey
Hey,
man,
where?
hit,
Hey, then
hit the damn free throw, man.
then my dad homie come high tower. Y'all asking where you get that from? Yeah, that's Gilbert Arenas.
That's Gilbert Arenas, right? He Jack Gilbert Arenas' free throw routine. Well, wrap it around. All that flipping. Hey, what LeBron tell him? Hey, you don't make this one, brother.
Right,
That's your
right.
ass. Hell no.
Uh, yeah, man. So Indiana, they played as a complete team. Again, I got Minnesota tonight, so we'll see. We'll see.
You
Uh,
say you got Minnesota tonight, but how much?
uh, I got Minnesota by 4 or 5 points.
It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
Then it should be a good one. We're gonna see.
should
We
be a
shall
doozy.
see.
All right.
Should be a
Uh,
doozy.
next topic we got. Judge blocks Trump administration's mass layoffs at the education department. So for those of you who do not know, Trump, he was looking to actually do a lot of layoffs because not only Trump but a lot of different people were adamant about the separations of progressions for education. So, when it comes to actually people holding their jobs and serving the students versus people who are not serving the students and just holding their jobs and getting paid. Or people who are just not doing their jobs at all and getting paid, right? So
Mhm.
who aren't teachers. So at the end of the day, I wanna, go through this article just a little bit, not too much, and just talk about how, the federal judge on Thursday blocked President Trump's executive order. So a federal judge on Thursday blocked President Trump's executive order to shut down the education department and ordered the agency to reinstate employees who were fired in mass layoffs. Um, so there was an executive order to shut down the education department. Now, if everyone remembers this, there's this big thing about is education extremely important? Or I'm sorry, is educate we know it's important, but is it beneficial right now to the masses and the community wherever you are? And the Board of Education was getting funded. There's this big thing, percentages being thrown around, people coming out of the woodworks, going on national television saying how, hey, either the Board of Education is extremely not only progressive for students and staff members, but also we should keep it. We've been working on the Board of Education for the longest, and Trump saying, hey,
Yeah.
we're not going to keep funding something that's not truly serving our kids. So it says here, U.S. District Judge, I think that's Joan in Boston granted a preliminary injunction stopping the Trump administration from carrying out two plans announced in March that sought to work toward Trump's goal to dismantle the department. It marks a setback to one of the Republican president's campaign promises. The injunction was requested in a lawsuit filed by the Somerville and East Hampton school districts in Massachusetts and the American Federation of Teachers, along with other education groups. In their lawsuit, the group said that the layoffs amounted to an illegal shutdown of the education department. They said it left the department unable to carry out responsibilities required by Congress, including duties to support special education, distribute financial aid, and enforce civil rights laws. Okay. So pretty much In that lawsuit, the group said that the layoffs would have caused the department to be unable to carry out their natural responsibilities involving special education, distribute financial aid, and also enforce civil rights laws. Let me just read this little bit here. Um, in this
Which,
order, June said the plaintiffs painted a stark picture of the irreparable harm that will result from financial uncertainty and delay, impeded access to vital knowledge on which students and educators rely, and loss of essential services for America's most vulnerable student populations. Most vulnerable populations, black and brown students. Layoffs of that scale, he added, will likely cripple the department. So June ordered the education department to reinstate federal workers who were terminated as part of the March 11th layoff announcement. Wow. What you think about that, bro? Before I go.
man, it's like it's mixed feelings about it because I know how imperative just education is for the not only for the black and brown community, but just for every community.
Mm-hmm.
It's an essential. It's a need. You know, you need to have it so you can be able to make rational decisions. So you can be able to problem solve in the future in life. You know, and just to have social skills and be around certain people. You know, education creates all those opportunities to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it seems like every big move only affects the poor, though. You know, it's like the rich don't care because they have so much access to different things that it doesn't really affect them. Um, with this one, I probably have to go against Trump on this one because I just feel like it affects the communities way too much, you know. And I feel we need to. I'm not sure if private schools or like what Dr. Umar said he was doing. He said he's building a school. Like we need some
That's
more brothers to start building schools, bro. Like
that's what he said.
it's ridiculous. That's what he said, but that was like 7, 8 years ago.
That
You
was
know, so I can't knock him though, you know, but
yeah.
you know, it's tough. It's tough being a black, you know, and brown, a minority, because there's so many obstacles that you have faced and different things that you got to come against in this world. But on the flip side of those, you got to be proactive and take the necessary steps to advance your life in the best way that you can, regardless of the circumstances around you. But that's easier said than done. So.
Mm-hmm.
Man, it's a slippery slope, bro. It's a slippery slope with that question. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I
Well,
will
how you feel about it?
I will say this. I will say that Donald Trump, you know, people need jobs to survive, man.
Facts.
That's what it comes down to. And you know, providing layoffs. Josh, do you remember Kiefer Sykes or Marvin Sykes? Kiefer Sykes he played for Marshall. You may not remember him, but he played for Marshall. He was in the slam dunk
Okay.
contest. Kiefer
Okay.
Sykes. And he went to Marshall. He
Yeah,
went to
commercial
Marshall.
like for Puma and grade.
There you go. He went to Marshall. And uh him right here.
Okay.
He may look from, but he went to Marshall and he had a teacher, a gym teacher, who was there
Yeah.
for an extremely long time. And the
Okay.
community supported him. He was a part of the layoffs. Now these were early layoffs. Marshall coach laid off. These were early layoffs, but again, he was a part of the community.
Yeah, it's like Central Party and team.
Absolutely, an essential part of the community, and they laid him off. You know, fired him. And at the end of the day, he wasn't served not only his just due as far as a person who was implementing change and a person who actually wanted to you know, see people do better within Chicago. But man, like he had no
Yeah.
control over it. Assistant principals, they kept their job, but at the end of the day, he wasn't able to keep his. And I have no clue what happened to this guy.
Politics.
Politics, man. Politics. So he you know, he showed up and showed his support, but at the end of the day, These are real people with real jobs, man. Real people with real
Yeah,
jobs, real lives, and real families. So at the end of
it's
the
a
day,
number.
right. So how can you turn down, how can you not provide a space where people are actually looking to become more of themselves, serve the community? You know, they don't have the best circumstances, but they're looking to at least remain in their job. I mean, this guy was not doing anything wrong and they decided to just cut him, you know, lay him off.
I mean, it seems like when somebody is moving in the right direction, that's when somebody come knock you two steps back, and they replace them with somebody who don't really care as much, or who's not as genuine as
Hmm.
that person may have been. But I don't know. It's like how many examples we need. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like chastisement. You know, every time you see somebody doing good, they get punished for doing the right thing. No good deed go unpunished.
Man, bro. No good deed go unpunished. There was this principal. He was, you know, supposed to have been, you know, had a I guess his contract renewed, and he didn't because something was going on with the community, um you
Okay.
know and at the end of the day, I wasn't there, but from the outside looking in, it just seems like there's another spot where an administrator is pretty much having the guts to say, okay, this person is not going to work here no matter what you guys say as far as the community. This is the policy, this is essentially what I want, and you know what I'm saying, we're going to get
Right.
them up out of here, you know so
Right. It's kind of like what they did to Phil Jackson and with the Bulls.
oh yeah.
You know, you don't care how good you
Politics.
do. You don't care. You gone. You're out of here. Be like that,
Politics.
man. You know, it's not what you know, it's who you know.
So our next topic, me going underwater. So I kind of, I kind of like, I gave this story a little bit, bro. Yesterday, you weren't here. I kind of gave this story yesterday, so I'm kind of hoping you can kind of fill us in on what you saw. Now hold on. Now I just want to set the scene before before you get your take, bro. I just hold on. Let me set the scene. So we are inside of a water park. We're in a water park. My uncle took us to the
Amusement
water
park.
park.
Almost like an amusement park.
Yeah, amusement park, water park type. This is in Bolingbrook. And we go and we're at the water park, and essentially none of us could swim but my uncle. I can't swim. Josh can't swim. Nobody can swim but my uncle. The only time I remember getting in the water that day is when this happened. So
Man, we was in all type of stuff all day.
I don't
Man,
I don't so Jason did like kind of like fall in the pool a little bit. Jason is my little brother. He kind of like fell in the pool a little bit, but like Jane kind of scooped him up. That should have been a sign to me too.
Jason
That
wasn't
should,
there.
Jason was there, bro. Jason was there. Absolutely, Jason was there.
Oh, Jason
And
did.
my uncle scooting up out the water. He said, "Oh, you all right? You all right? You all right? You all right?" Scooting up out the water. But that probably should have been a sign for me to stay out the water, bro. But what do you remember from you walking up and telling you what Shorty told me, and what what happened from there? The floor is yours.
Let me set the scene, bro. First of all, we was treading into uncharted territory in the first place. This was going, into like the deep end, 10, 12 feet. This is where the slide was at, but it was a big, slide that you had your eyes set on this slide. Like, man, I want to do this one right here, bro. I'm like, all right. Now, as we going up the stairs, as we head up the stairs, it's getting higher and higher. But I'm like, man, like, okay, the slide's not the problem. I say, but if we this high, you gotta be going into some pretty deep water. You can't just go in though. You know what I'm saying? No
Right,
shallow
right,
water. You go into
right.
a
When
side
you
like this.
right when you dropping down and
You
something
know
is
what I'm
high.
saying? Right. Now, I can't swim. You can't swim. I'm just trying to figure out. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing up there? So I'm like, man, bro, look, I don't know, bro. I ain't feeling this. Let's get out. He like, nah, bro, you scared of something? I said, nah, I can't swim. I'm not sure. I just know like I
Right.
can't swim.
Right.
Like,
When you was looking
what we
at me in my
doing?
face, like, bro, what?
Hey, you,
Man,
bro, you big bro, you trying to convince me, like, bro, you tripping, like you do this,
I
I'm like,
tried to
bro,
kill
nah,
both of us that day, bro.
bro, you
That
trying
day.
to win. I'm just, like, I just got an uneasy feeling over me, bro. I was like,
Right.
man, something ain't right. Like, nah, we ain't. So, some little Timmy, some other
Timmy.
white kid, little Timmy right there, man. You ask him, hey, kid, if you hit the water, you just gonna float to the top, right? That kid looked you right in the face, looked you right in the eyes, and said, yeah. You looked at me and said, I told you. I said, I'm gonna be right back. Go ahead, and I'm gonna walk from the sideline. So I make my way back down. As I make my way back down, I'm like, I'm kind of in a frenzy a little bit, but I'm like, I don't know, it's broken. He gotta know what he's talking about. He know what he's talking about. Now look,
Right.
now look, check me out. Some some Michael Phelps looking brother. You know what I'm saying? Bro, hey, come here, real quick. I'm like 10, maybe, right? Maybe
You
10.
probably was around 8 or 9. I probably was like 10, 11.
8 or 9. So this make it even more crazy. I'm like 8 or 9. My brother can't. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. My brother can't swim, and he's about to go next on that slide. The man looked at me like I was crazy. He said, "What? Are you serious? Yeah, yeah. Just stay right here. Just please stay right here if you can, sir. Stay right here. Just give me a little bit of your time.
Did
My brother
did you
can't swim.
know did you know he was a lifeguard, or like you just felt like he knew how to
He wasn't a
swim?
lifeguard. The bro right next to him wasn't a lifeguard. That was civilian. The
Mm,
lifeguard was, on top of the thing. That was just a civilian next to me, bro. But I seen he just got out the pool
mm.
for the slide and stuff. So
Smart man.
man, the kid go, you was actually behind the kid. I remember like it was yesterday. You was behind the kid. The kid went just like he said. He fell to the top, swam, and got out of there. Now it's like it's going in slow motion. I see you going up to the top. Like you seem confident, but you're a little bit weary a little bit as well. But I'm like, it's all good. Hey, stay right here, bro. Stay put. He just watch him. Make sure you come out the water. You shoot off. As you're approaching the water, I kind of see your face, like your eyes starting to get big as you go down. But I'm like, okay, all right, man, bro, got this. You hit the water. Mm, you watching. Now, as I'm watching, I'm like, oh my God, this just come on, just let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see something. Bubbles.
It's,
Silence.
you seen
Go
someone,
get
right?
them.
You seen some.
Bubbles, silence, and go get the kid, bro. When you come
Oh
out the
my
water.
god.
Oh,
Cause
God.
I think for the pool, bro, for the slide, they have to wait until the person who went in come back up, get up out of there. They gotta
Yeah.
wait to see. Absolutely, yeah.
Bro, you want to come, bro? You was down there for at least about like I say about 10, 15, maybe 10, 15 seconds. No, it's not that long. Bro. Probably like 10 seconds, but it felt longer, bro. It felt like you was
Yeah.
down there for 30 seconds. But I threw dude
Jeez.
in there. I ain't throw him, he jumped in there for you. He jumped in there for you, bro. And when you came up, your eyeballs was just red. And you started like you was still a little bit out of it a little bit though.
Really?
Hey,
Wow.
lifeguard blow the whistle, Gene jump in the water, lifeguard like people trying to come
Wow.
save you, bro. And I'm just looking at you like you looked at me, buddy. Hey, bro, you just gave me a look. I just looked at you like, you see what happened?
Are
You
you,
see?
bro? Are you crazy, bro?
Are you crazy? You came back to reality, right? Okay, all right. I told you.
Right.
Win stupid games, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Like, I just couldn't
Right.
believe that you thought you was gonna
Winston.
talk to the top. Like, yeah, bro, like everything that we was taught to this point, we ain't never I don't remember learning that. Float to the top.
Right.
Nah, I
But
don't know,
no,
bro.
no, shorty. Nah, you
Hey, nah,
no,
hey, man, I'm gonna see
no.
this one out.
I mean,
I'm
bro,
gonna sit
I
this one out,
believe
big
in bro.
dog.
Like you gave me the benefit of that. You like, bro, I believe in bro, but I know me and bro don't know how to swim, so I'm trying to figure
Yeah,
out.
bro, and then he captain, but then and what got me was when you asked little bro, you asked little Timmy, hey man, you just gonna float right to the top, ain't you? He looked you right in the face and said, yeah. I'm like, oh no, yeah, come on. This
I
ain't
mean,
it, bro.
I thought I could trust the white man, bro. The white man always right, bro. The white man always right. The white man is right, bro.
Oh, hey, I was checked out.
I almost checked out, Brody.
Motherfucker
Oh
shaking
my
you,
god.
shaking you. Wake up, your eyes red. Gene, then I'm finna knock your head off. I'm finna knock it. Man, what the hell? I told you to go. I told you to stay open up.
Right, what told you to do that?
You got. Your ass breathing hard as hell. Hey, man,
Bro.
look, bro, stop playing with those people, man. Hey,
Oh my god. Regine, bro, they thought that was funny as shit, bro. Your eyes is big?
bro, your
I
eyes are
bet they
so
was.
big, bro. He said, I see the white flash from my eye.
Man, bro, I never do that again, bro. I don't know what
I
I was
see my
thinking,
white
bro.
flash right before me. Hell no.
Bro, here's the thing. I remember hitting the water and not remembering anything. Just I
Bro,
was
you was
not gonna come
out.
up.
You was out. Bro, you was out, bro. When you brought you out, bro, you was lifeless, bro. Like, no one thought you was dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? You was out.
Right,
Like, motherfucker, you
right. I
came
was
back.
out. Okay,
You was out. When you came up, you feel me? You got the water, you sat you
right.
down, you over your back, he lays you down. He ain't have to do that, you get the carpet.
Right. So I don't. That's
Carpet.
it. I don't remember that part, bro. I don't remember that part.
Of course you don't remember that part. You got drugged out the water, man. You was about this close from crossing over to the other side. You about this close, bro. Come on, man. Like,
What was I thinking, Brody?
why? Damn, man, look. Man, look,
Oh
man,
my
bro.
god, bro.
Yo, hey, we was young.
We
We
was
was
young,
young, man.
man. We was young.
That's a hilarious story, though. Hey, Uncle James, like, man, look, don't you guys tell nobody about this, man. Like,
Yeah. I
we don't
mean,
be go out there no more.
yeah, you go back to your parents and you say you almost died, like, bro, that's not gonna sit well. You know what I'm saying?
Packed our bags, got on out of there. It's time to go. You almost died. Man, you almost died. Time to go.
bro,
You kind of fucked up the fun for everybody. Time to go now. You almost checked.
bro, how
Tried
could
to
it
turn the
always?
trees off.
Every time somebody they back up, man, you grab my bag and get up out of there, bro.
Trying to wrong. Almost died. Who watched this kid? Hey, let's go. Let's go. Who's watching this kid?
Oh my
Hey,
god,
man.
hey, I was the star of the show that day, bro.
Man, I'm just thankful whoever that dude was, man. I hope, man, if this story ever goes,
Right.
viral, let me know who that was, man. You owe
I'm gonna
that man a
repost it.
thank you,
I'm gonna
bro.
repost it, bro. Yeah.
Bro, you owe this guy a thank you, bro. Like,
Thank you, man. Thank you to the. He's a white guy, right? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, now you can tell a story like Lil Wayne. Yeah, man, I don't see color, man.
I don't see.
A white guy saved me.
He jumped in. You know, it was gonna be, bro.
Yeah, bro. I
Dragging
ain't
out
gonna
the
man. I'm
water
so like
coffin.
you ain't come up there. We just because we both watching, but it's like we just watching the water. That shit is not moving. Like the top of the water is not moving, bro. Like we don't see
And
no traction.
everybody at that point watching, like,
We just watching like another nigga for at least a hand, bro.
absolutely
When you
not.
hit the water, but bro, you hit the
Say
water
it,
and ain't come back up. Like that was it. Like you just went straight down. Like you ain't like.
bro. Like
Like, you
I
had
was
to
a
wait. That's
bird
not
or
like you had to wait
something.
past you, bro. Like how you like you didn't get
I
off, so you went
I hit the
down. That
water.
motherfucker just
Tuku.
come back up and down.
I hit the water. Tuku. It
Yeah,
just,
I'm keep watching. Warrior not moving. Go get him. Send the dogs for him. They had to blow the whistle and everything, bro.
bro.
Man, that shit
I
funny.
don't even see how you let me do that, bro.
What you mean? I said, hey, all right, man, bro. Look, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna sit this one out. I'm right here. I'm watching you though.
Mm.
Man, bro, I swear I'm watching you from a distance. Someone just told me that was God, boy. You
Yeah, that
gotta
was
thank
God,
God, cause
man.
just to even put
I,
that on,
I
put the
thank
knowledge
God,
on me,
bro.
man. Look,
Man, I made a hell of a
the
choice
face,
that day.
your face is priceless though, bro. Your face when he finally came back to senses, and
Mm.
what? Bro, we looking at everybody looking at your dumb ass.
Bro, everybody
Look,
looking at bro, I don't you say they woke me up. I don't remember being woken up. Of course you don't.
bro, of course
Of
you'll be
course
damn
you
woke.
don't.
You end up breathing in water. You probably down that thing.
I, I'm down there swallowing water by
Right, you down there.
the goo,
Yeah, oh, this is it. I guess this is it.
goo, goo.
I guess you don't float to the top. Yeah, I guess not.
That's
Right.
bro, that's exactly what I was thinking. I don't know. I guess this is it. the more water I drunk, the more water I drunk.
Hey, so look, I want to know when you hit the water. Like, what was your first thoughts as you hit the water?
When I hit the water, bro, I felt and heard a splash, right? And then all I could hear was water inside my ears. Man, I don't have on no gear. I don't have on no gear, bro. No gear, no goggles, like no nothing,
If you
bro.
gotta swim, you gotta swim. But that's but people do normally wear gear. But you ain't know how to swim anyway, bro. You could have
Right.
had all the gear, bro, all protective gear. You probably should have held on a
A
damn life vest or
floaties or
something, a life
something.
jacket or something.
Life
Yeah,
jacket,
something.
something. Bro, I'm
Man,
thinking
that was
that.
for the swimmers though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the swimmers, bro. Like nobody second guessed if I could swim. Like, bro, you on this big slide. We expect you
You
to
know
be
you
know what
you
you're
gotta
doing.
know you wouldn't be playing like this. You
Right.
can't swim.
You can't-
You tried to send me off. Man, come on, bro.
right.
What the hell wrong with you,
Right
bro?
there.
Hey, shorty.
I'm the
Look,
only
get
one
you
with
want to get your
sense.
foot right to the top, right? Yeah.
You
He sent your ass clean.
right.
Like he told you. Yeah.
He sent me
What?
clean
Hey.
out. Bro,
He
that's
sent you
Timmy
clean out.
fault,
He gonna
bro.
tell his mother, no, a black guy said. He said. Whoa,
Bro,
man.
Timmy sent me to my deathbed, bro.
Bro, I mean, in his mind though, the kid's probably 6 years old, bro. No older than Lala, bro. He's probably
He
6,
was probably
maybe 7.
he was extremely young, bro. Maybe 7, bro. I
You put
asked
your
the
life in
Timmy.
the 7-year-old. You asked a 7-year-old.
I
Oh
don't care
my
how old he
god.
was, bro. White man always right, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, boy, I ain't off Ruckus, man.
Let me stop clowning. Man, bro, that's a heck of a story, man. Like that's hilarious, bro.
Yeah,
Um,
bro.
let's try to get to this next topic, man.
Try to turn his own TV off, man.
I try to turn my own TV off. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I ain't turn my own TV off. You know what I'm saying?
Life is good.
Life is good, man. I ain't turn my own TV off. Thank God I'm still here to talk about it, laugh about it. Man,
Thank
it was
God,
something.
man.
I'm definitely reposting that clip, man. That was hilarious, bro. That was hilarious. So TMZ posted Lauren London. No. I think Academics. Yes, Academics posted that Lauren London was in the freak offs with Diddy.
Oh wait, no, we ain't talking. Hold on, now, hold on, wait, bro. We ain't talking about nipple life.
Allegedly, bro. Allegedly. This is from Whack 100. It's from Whack 100
Rock
now.
100. The
The man,
police slash blood crip.
the man with the
Pyru.
plan, Pyru, Mr. Pyru. Now let's just hear Academics talk about it. You know, that's Big Ag, by the way. Let's see what
Blood
you
for
got to say.
Nipsey's deceased, and I want no smoke. But I'm going off what Whack 100 said. He said there was a Nipsey tape. Let me hear about this goddamn tape. Here we go.
Oh my God.
Come on, play the video, Act.
I know. I'm not gonna bet you. I'm not.
When Whack cuts you off, you about to get to a point. Facts. Whack, I love you, but anytime you cut somebody off, I know they had a point.
I'm not gonna bet you.
Fuck it. Let's break it down to Mr. Plunk nigga. I got $1 million.
Okay.
Do you want to bet?
I'm not gonna bet you.
Vlad.
But
no. Because you said, right, and it didn't come out of my mouth.
Pause.
Hassan Campbell recorded the conversation and released it.
That's where it came out.
It's only because of me that the damn tape still ain't came out today.
Oh, nah. What's on the
But
tape?
anybody want to challenge me to these you notice that the first baby mama who starred in these tapes has never one time said Whack 100 is lying. I didn't want it to come out. Hassan Campbell released it.
Right.
They asked me about it.
Now, truth be told, and I know sometimes I like trolling Whack, this is true. Now, granted, somebody...
Now, for those of you who don't know who Hassan Campbell is, Hassan Campbell, he's another streamer, another content creator. He's saying that Lauren London, a person who was she married to Nip, bro?
Yeah.
She was.
No,
she wasn't. She wasn't. Yeah, but they were extremely close. Nip and Lauren London were a thing. It's said that Lauren London was at the freak offs with Diddy. Now, Lauren London is seen as.
I'm trying to come on now.
I mean, I don't know how true it is, but it's a lot of stuff coming out in this case that's just bewildering. You know, it's extremely spicy, man.
Diabolical. Baffling.
Diabolical.
Since I'm having shit,
So
you gotta go. That's all. We're like,
I want to see what else Wax saying.
You say once, you say twice. So when they ask,
I'll say this: the
do what
baby
he
mama
want.
you're talking about.
If and when you ready. Again, I ain't the one.
We could compare
I'm not
notes.
the one.
We could compare
Man,
notes after
I'm
the.
not-
I need to. All right. Let me have Whack.
Man, Whack, bro. You always got something, man. Exposed to secret. I mean,
kids, man.
everything coming out, bro. You got Whack, you got Nip, of course, Cassie, escorts, all this other stuff is wild, man. This is wild business.
The price of fame, man. The price of fame is a price it's not a good deal. It's no good deal for your soul, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Ain't no
Yeah.
good deal for your soul, man. Hold on to that.
I mean, it's a tough one, and I don't think that a lot of people understand the, you know, what goes on behind closed doors, man. But you know, moving on from that, man. You know, there is a Josh. If you don't have a topic, there is something that you know I could actually.
I had a topic.
Okay.
That topic about about dude. Did you see he killed this dude killed a man right in front of the gas station
in Washington D.C.
No, in Chicago.
Oh,
It was on the news.
Guy kills
Man for talking to his girl. Chicago.
Man talking to his girl. Chicago. See, Chicago man charged with murder in Southside gas station 6 days ago. It look like I know this brother.
Yeah.
Let me see.
That's it. That's the story.
This guy. This him?
With the dreads, right?
Yeah, with the locks.
Yeah, with the dreads.
Okay. It says here. So, a 41-year-old Chicago man has been charged with first-degree murder after a fatal shooting at a gas station on the city's south side. Police say Jonathan Robinson shot a 40-year-old man multiple times following an argument early Wednesday morning before fleeing the scene. Robinson was later arrested and also faces a felony drug charge. Jonathan Robinson, 41, was arrested Wednesday morning in the South Shore neighborhood. He was charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 1 count of unlawful manufacture, delivery of cannabis between 30 and 500 grams. Chicago police. He's trying to catch a body and move weight at the same time. The backstory: the charges stem from a shooting just after 1 a.m. Wednesday in the 7400 block of South Stony Island, where police said Robinson shot the 40-year-old victim multiple times before fleeing in a white vehicle. The victim was pronounced dead at the scene, and his name has not yet been released. So you saying you know a little bit of a backstory about this, pretty much?
Yeah, I mean, matter of fact, you probably need to type in truth teller, and
Truth teller.
He have like the article from the news. Yeah, that can. And
Is
then I
this
can speak on it?
Is this an Instagram?
No, just YouTube.
YouTube.
Yeah, truth teller.
Truth teller. Truth teller TV.
In Chicago. Yeah.
Oh, this in my ear. Let me see.
The news of that man killing that man for just talking to his girl. You know, that shit went viral all over the internet. Dude actually pulled the gun out, shot dude in the head, then shot him multiple times just because he was talking to his girlfriend. It seemed like he was asking them, did they want to buy some weed or something like that. Dude didn't like that. He pulled that gun out and blasted him.
I just watched this man shoot my brother down for no reason, all because he said he good He got good smoke. You crazy and sick in the head for this one. I hate it. I even watched that bull. He deserves to be done the same way.
Can I get a pack of Capri with 20 minutes that long? I'm good. 19.
Got that good smoke.
This the crazy part about all that. The guy who was
Ridiculous.
killed, he took a big risk. And I'm going to tell you why. Hit the like button. Go on this video. Past 12 o'clock at night. Okay?
Man, bro. That's crazy.
Like, you being old, you be trying to tell them, like, do the right thing, like, you know what I'm saying?
Of course I do, man. They ain't gonna even call me on no bullshit. They don't even want me to give all. They don't even want me to know no.
He looked like a regular cool dude.
Yeah, like something had to happen. He had to snap, bro. To say he just lost his job or something. Like, yeah, man, it just he snapped.
Everybody losing their job these days.
Everybody, yeah, you all right, man. Look, you said it, but that don't give you the right just to, man, somebody said something to your old lady and, you know, you walk down on the man and just unload. He unloaded his whole clip like it was Call of Duty, bro. Like,
It's
get
not.
out the car, walk him.
It's not worth
I
it
can't, you know what I'm saying?
to
Wow.
yeah, to spend your whole life. I mean,
Over
bro.
a girl that's gonna be doing something as soon as you get behind them. Like, come on, man.
Oh, absolutely.
As soon as you get behind them, you know it's gonna happen.
I can't talk to you like that, like, you know.
You know, I done spoke to several people who know this guy. I was told
What's up with this guy? Man, he you know what I'm saying, bringing in the views, individual custody search results. Man, rest in peace to this guy. At the end of the day, man, nobody should be killing anybody over anything. You know? And the main thing for me is, bro, like committing a murder over someone if they want you, whether they want you or not. Killing someone because of an understanding or because they, you know, are talking to somebody else or you talking to their girl is like senseless, man. And you're not gonna get your years back. You look like you was about 30, 40 years old. You about to spend 30 to 40. It's a wrap, man. It's not worth it, bro.
Man.
Crashing out. Call these crash out dummies.
It's simple. It's a crash out, you know, and I don't know. I just feel like probably gotta, you know, promote just brothers, man, learning how to say woosah. Stop, you know, man, you know, somebody say something to your girl, you ain't gotta go and load the clip in them, man. You ain't gotta do that, man.
It says
respect your girl to know that she gonna do the right thing. Like,
dude, 41 years old and Gray still on that BS. He's a goofy. Yeah, they're grilling him in the comments, man.
Yeah, man. Like you unload the clip though, just mafia style. Like you don't care about the camera, you ain't masked up or nothing. Like
I want to say she
barbaric
built
almost
like the Michelin man. I mean, I was gonna say, she not necessarily. She wasn't really, you know what I'm saying, cooking.
I don't care if it was Beyonce. Like even if it's Beyonce, you gonna lose you finna just. I'm going to jail the rest of my life. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Show some restraint.
Oh man, another black man bites the dust.
Man, bro,
you don't get enough. Hey, what's
2 for 1? That's
2 for 1.
That's called a 2 for 1.
What's going on with what's my boy name? The one that got shot in the neck.
Who?
Grim Reaper. Yeah, Lil Reese.
Lil Reese? What you mean?
Yeah.
Lil Reese? What happened?
I mean, I don't know. Update. Update. He ain't robbed nobody in a while, so I'm trying to figure out what's going on with him now.
I know Lil Reese locked up right now. Lil Reese locked up, but you know, still a Chicago legend.
Still a Chicago legend.
Still got his just dude, man. Chicago legend. We lost a lot of people, man, in Chicago, man. A lot of people in Chicago to. I mean, I guess it's over some. I guess, you know, but to me, senseless violence.
Yeah.
The top rap star in Chicago is locked up right now, Lil Durk. And it seems like he's constantly facing different different charges, you know. So it's like people need to start really looking within themselves and wondering, you know, what's right from wrong and why is wrong getting promoted so much more than right. You know, it got to be a real conversation here within family households, not between just brothers, you know what I'm saying, as far as brothers on the street, but it starts inside the homes.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right, man. Reese, you know, oh man. You know, one thing, bro, number one, I do wanna we gonna end with this segment. I got a quick story to tell. You know, it's about pretty much why you know, going back to teaching. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna end on that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so
He's returned.
you
He
know,
returned.
I mean, people want to know why, so you know what I'm saying, they could you know, they could tune in here. So here's the deal. So like I was with the previous school, right? So we know who Locke is. So I was with Locke, and I went to this other school. You know, this other school, you know what I'm saying, will remain nameless, bro. And you know what I'm saying? You could jump in, you know what I'm saying, comment about it, you know, whatever else. So at the end of the day, I go to the school. And they accept me for administrative position. Now within this position, bro, this is a new position. This is a new position. They hired 4 new administrators. This school was put on by their consultants. So, you know, they hire consultants because as an interim CEO, the interim CEO, she didn't have the experience or the credentials to actually understand what's going on within the school. So they hire consultants. These consultants, they were a part of, you know, principalship, whatever else, were APs, whatever else. From the outside looking in, they were cool people. So I'll go in, and this is what happened. For anybody who is trying to figure out what happened or confused about what happened, I'm only tell this story once. So when you ask me what happened, I'm gonna refer you to this video. So I'll go in. They say, hey, you know what? We actually, you know, love who you are. We love how you interview. Here are some things that we want you to actually take under your belt and implement as an administrator. So the position originally was MTSS program manager. But within MTSS program manager, there were a lot of different job disciplines or, you know, different implementations that I had to use as an MTSS program manager that I actually had to disseminate for the students. And within it being my job title, I seen type 75. So what people don't know, type 75 is a principal endorsement, right? So if you don't take both of the tests, I took the 195 and passed on the first try. The 196 is giving me trouble. But I was able to actually, this is what I told the consultants. I said, hey, listen, you know that I don't have my type 75 right now. They said, oh no, you know what? We created this position. This isn't a district level position. You'll be okay. I said, okay, cool. Right. All right. Let's go for it. Right. And what reassured me that I was okay was I got hired for the job. I got hired. So, okay, cool. I didn't need my principal endorsement. I'm not even going to focus on it right now. Let me actually give this school everything that I need to actually give this school. So within that, I go and I'm doing everything that I can for the school, man. I'm talking to the teachers. I'm trying to achieve, you know, different things within the classrooms, not only for the teachers, but the students, building out frameworks that will allow them to actually teach. I came up with the supplemental curriculum that they were using. They started to see growth using my implementations for the classroom, using my frameworks for the actual instructional practices of the teachers. The teachers love me. And what people need to do when they go to these schools, Do not talk to the administration that have only been there for a year. The past 5 to 6 years at this school, administration has been turning in and out, going in and out, in and out. Go there and talk to the teachers. So
they'll tell you what's going on.
They'll tell you what's going on. These teachers develop a union. I was talking to one of the teachers. I won't say her name, but she said, hey, you know, the reason why I got paid what I got paid and my just due was because of the union. The union backed me. And as a teacher that's experienced with the qualifications, I was able to get paid what I needed to. I got the receipts, man. The administrators that were there, we were 4. There's only 1 there now. 1 quit. They let 2 go. They let me go, and they let another guy go.
They let me go.
And they said, okay, you know, we don't want you. So at the end of the day, you say, why? How did this happen? Long story short, there was a black woman there who wanted the worst for me. Can I keep it a buck, bro? You want the truth, or you want the truth, or you want?
Bro. I can't tell you how to tell your story, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, give.
And this is
the way it would happen.
This isn't all black women. It was just a specific bald-headed black woman. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You know, I mean, I'm just saying she was bald-headed. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
That's it. That's my first. That's, you know what I'm saying. First and last time.
Like she had a fade, or she had a.
I don't know what she had.
What she got?
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. But within this, man, you know, she was extremely nasty, extremely disrespectful, immature. Not suitable for the leadership position. I'm gonna say it like it is because this is my platform, and to be honest, you know, we own this. So at the end of the day, I don't advise anyone to go to that school. You know, and the administrator that left, that they actually kicked out, along with a couple of other people, right? They put them in situations where they had to leave, right? I was one of them. Like, they'll put you in a situation where you had to leave.
Yeah.
He texted me a couple days ago. Trying to help me with the job search. I got the receipts. So when we talk about being an upstanding person, a phenomenal person, somebody that's looking to actually upstand equitable standards and stretch them and extend them amongst students and staff, be an example, a representation to the students within our community, a person who builds upon meritocracy and altruistic levels and standards of, you know, essential livelihood, man, building out intrinsic values within students. When we talk about those people and they not rewarded for it, this is what happens. You get people talking like this. Education is a small world, B. It's a small world, man. So what y'all want from people? It's less than 4% of black male teachers in Chicago. Now I know why. You know? So
giving people the runaround, man.
Giving people the runaround. So within my story, man, they gave me they said, hey, you know what? We got to find a way to get this guy up out of here because we don't want him here. So how can we do it justly? They gave me a performance improvement plan. So I have the performance improvement plan. I keep all my receipts. I didn't have to sign it. Here's why. I did so many great things on that performance improvement plan, exceeded it above and beyond. They couldn't have me sign it. The performance improvement plan said that we could let you go in 30 days or less without any warning or any type of communication from my supervisor. Think about constantly reaching out to a person that's supposed to be your supervisor, supposed to be your leader. They never get in touch with you. They never put themselves in a position to actually coach you, build you up within your position. This is what I'm talking about. Someone who's insecure within their leadership, a straight clown. somebody who was a clown. A clown, man.
Damn.
Show business?
Showbiz, bro. And she's one of the people who I mess with. She's a assistant principal right now for a school. She's like, man, what's going on with these black women? This is a woman saying this. What's going on with these black women in administration? I say, I don't know. You tell me. I have no clue. Performance improvement plan. We had a meeting with HR. In the meeting, I'm being myself. I say, listen, so within this performance improvement plan, I've met all requirements, exceeded them. Also, here's what I want now. I want this position to be covered by the union. Because I can see that y'all on some BS. Now, I said this professionally and diplomatically, but I said, y'all on some BS. I want this position covered by the union. I talked to the union rep. I want this position covered by the union. And they said, no, we didn't create this position for that. This position says that, hey, you know what? You are a teacher evaluator. You are evaluating teachers. I said, hold on. It don't specifically say that. I looked through the whole thing. It don't say that. That's when I was in trouble, bro. That's when they say, hey, you know what? He's right. So we got to figure out a different way to get him up out of here. He's exceeded the performance improvement plan. So what they did was they said, okay, within the job description, it says you need to have your type 75. Do you have that? I said, no. I told the consultants that I didn't have that upon me being hired. They said, oh, well, you know what? We got, now here's the missing piece of the story that I didn't know before. They had a meeting coming up with the union, something regarding the union representatives, whatever, the following week. Within this position, they need to have someone within this position with the type 75, or else it could be deemed a union position. They either had to modify it or whatever else so that I could actually either stay or they needed to change it altogether. Yeah. So, okay, well, all right, well, we either change it, modify it altogether, or we let go of the person that's in a position. So that's what they did. If some of you don't understand when it comes to these big boy tests, when you take the test, it takes 3 or 4 months for the results to come back. Just like with the bar exam, when a principal endorsement test. So I say, hey, if I'm looking to take this 196 test, I need more than just a couple days. Because that's what y'all asking for. When will it show on my ISB account that I have a principal endorsement reflective within a couple days? That's what they asked me. That's what they wanted. I tried to do everything I could to stay. I talked to the college, the board of directors of the actual program that I was in, send them paperwork saying I've completed everything within my degree. We just waiting on ISB to show a reflection. I've taken the test. We're just waiting on results. Again, 196 is giving me trouble, right? They still decided, hey, you know what? This is the place for you. They didn't care.
Gave you a little.
Go ahead, bro.
I said that 196 is giving you a little stress.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know.
Man, bro, it's the hurdles of a person that really has somewhere that he's going. You know, the path to greatness ain't easy. You know, it's a testament to your willpower, bro. For real. You know, so.
Yeah. And if I do get where I want to be, I've remembered everything and everybody. I remember people who lied to me. I remember a situation, a guy within that same building. It don't matter what color he is, white, black, brown. People will lie to you. There was rumors going around of a dean. He wanted to know why. He came to me, say, hey, I've heard about, from that same black lady, ignorant person, very, very nasty, crazy, spreading a lot of malevolence within the school. I'm not even sure how they hired her as a leader. I'm keeping it a bean. She's going around talking about a dean. We supposed to have kept this in-house. So the guy came up to me. He wanted to set a meeting with me. And I'm cut from a different cloth, man. He asked me about the dean. I didn't tell him about the dean at first. He asked me about it. I said, okay, well, you know what? I don't know what you know, But I'm gonna be upfront. Yeah, there's been talks of a dean. I don't know what that means for you, but there's been talks as a dean. I kept it a being with him because we developed a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I later found out that there's a meeting being held. I know what the meeting's about. I can feel it. I go to the guy and say, hey, before this meeting, I say, is there anything that I need to know before we go into this meeting? Did you say anything? He looked at me and smiled and said, yeah, no, man, we all good, man. No, we good. This is the BS I want y'all to be aware of, man. Oh, and by the way, he backdoored me, bro. Hit me in the front. When I came in, he bought me tacos, hit me in the front door, then backdoored me on the way out.
Tricked you on the way out.
Tricked me on the way out, man. Y'all better be resilient. Y'all better be able to be patient. This is in whatever field. I still left, I shook hands, I smiled, because, I just want to see if I'm still being diplomatic. Will something change? Will y'all give me a call back? Will y'all like take certain things into consideration? Nah. Politics. And that lady telling me, no, politics ain't that. No, I know what politics is. It's something fragile. The provenance of politics, extremely minuscule and hollow. So man, bro, that's my story. At the end of the day, I was grateful to actually move on. Extremely diplomatic. Black man ain't move on angry. I shook hands and walked out. I did the same thing there. I never said no. I developed a chess club for the students. The students loved me, built great relationships with the teachers, did every single thing that they asked me to do. And they gave me the deuces. So I gave them the deuces, walked out, and now I'm moving on. So that's it, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got anything to say before we wrap up, bro?
Man, to be aware, to be alive, strive for greatness, and don't let yesterday's blunders turn into tomorrow blunders. Always continue to push forward. Stay the course.
Yeah. So yeah, man. At the end of the day, that's what it is. Keep striving for greatness. We're gonna be here. Tomorrow's Friday. If some things pop off, we definitely gonna be here at 6. Saturday, maybe if we got some things going on, maybe, but Sunday is our rest day.
And all right. Hopefully we get some New York win, bro.
Exactly, man.
Minnesota,
New York.
tonight.
Yeah. And that's that, man. Other than that, again, please. In this simulation, provide a demonstration to provide the high power showing who you are. Only then do we soar across the pages of life. Until next time, levitate.